Brought to you by B&H Photo, Video, and Pro Audio, the one-stop shop for all your photography and videography needs. Click the link in the description and check them out today.
What's up, Internet? JD Nitro here to bring you another product review, and this one has got me on the edge of my seat. This is the WorkSharp Knife and Tool Sharpener. Let's get it. Alright, WorkSharp Knife and Tool Sharpener, the new way to sharpen. Sharpen like a pro, new belt sharpening technology. They really need to find a better way to lay out this information. That's just awkward. Around on this side, you're going to get the WorkSharp Knife and Tool Sharpener. You get two different knife guides, an outdoor knife guide with 25 and 65 degree angles, and a kitchen knife guide with 20-degree angles, so got your bases covered. Round on the back here, brief description of how it works, some full color instructions, very helpful. And around on the bottom here, the company staff, you can check them out on the Facebook. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here's the WorkSharp itself. Not too heavy. It has 6 feet of cord on it. On-off button down here. You'll pulse on or constant on. Honestly, it feels like a small angle grinder. That's what it feels like. User guide, outdoor knife guide. The kitchen knife guide's already on it. Sharpening belts. There's a few different grits here. Nice. Warranty card, fill that out later. Information about the belts. And some accessories, okay? We'll get to that later. And a DVD. Instructional video, okay. Well, that's handy. So, not much to it. I've got some dull knives that need to be sharpened, so let's get with it. So what are my thoughts on the WorkSharp Knife and Tool Sharpener? Honestly, I am impressed. I mean, for something this small, this lightweight, it works very well. I'm going to let you guys hear how the motor sounds right quick. So, not all that loud. I honestly thought it would be a lot louder, and the proof is in the pudding. I mean, just look at this. Sharp enough to shave with. Now, anytime you can get a kitchen knife that sharp, it's just a beautiful thing. Same knife, a bit of notepad paper. Yeah. It's just a beautiful thing. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, when I first saw this product, I was very, very skeptical. I mean, it just sounded gimmicky to me. Flexible sanding belts to sharpen a knife? Nah. Okay, because at the time, my opinion was the best way to sharpen a knife was with a whetstone, but after using this thing, in my opinion, the Work Sharp gives the same result as a whetstone in a fraction of the time. And that's a great thing because I rarely have time to sit down and sharpen a knife with a whetstone. However, there's a couple of things that bother me just a wee little bit. Starting with the way the company markets this. Okay, they market this as far as how to use it. You're supposed to do 10 passes with the knife, 5 on the right side, and 5 passes on the left side using the red sharpening belt here. And then you're supposed to switch to the purple belt and do 10 more passes alternating right side, left side, right side, left side. And that works on knives that already have a decent edge on them and you're just trying to touch them up a little bit. But if you have some knives that are genuinely dull, I mean dull enough that you could take the knife and saw it on your hand back and forth and not cut yourself. For those extremely dull knives, I find that you need 50 to 60 passes with the red belt and then 15 to 20 passes with the purple belt. Now you can make the argument that you're not supposed to let your knives get that dull, but let's be honest, it happens. As far as sharpening serrated knives, the Work Sharp can do it, but I don't really like using it for serrated knives. The way you're supposed to do it is with the purple belt in place, no guide, take the serrated knife, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but you have the serrations on one side, and then it is smooth on the other side. Most serrated knives are like this. You're supposed to run the knife smooth side against the purple belt, no angle, just pull it across flat, okay? And you're supposed to do that 10, 15, 20 times or so, however long it takes to get the knife sharp. However, I don't really like that method, and this is just my opinion. The best way to sharpen a serrated knife is with a file. Now, is that going to take a while? Yes. Yes, it will. And that's why I don't have very many serrated knives. But you could use the Work Sharp for that. I just don't like to. As far as the green belt was designed for sharpening axe heads, shovel heads, things like that. You're supposed to put the green belt on and then pull this little lever here and adjust the sharpening deck into this position and then go ahead and sharpen your axe heads or your shovel heads. But I find that the green belt is also good for reprofiling a knife. Maybe you have a knife with a severely damaged blade and you're thinking about throwing it away. Before you do that, I would recommend reprofiling it with the green belt and then sharpen with the red belt and hone the edge with the purple belt. Honestly, there is one tiny little thing that prevents me from giving this product a perfect 10 out of 10, and that is the lack of a variable speed control. Seriously, they go to put one here on the side, here on the top, down here at the base of the handle, somewhere, but they didn't. Instead, all they give you is pulse on or constant on, and that's it. Now, I'm sure some of you are asking, why do you need a variable speed control? Simple. There are many different types of steel on the market used to make knives, and some of them are harder than others. So if you're going to reprofile a knife, maybe take the serrations off of a knife, you would appreciate being able to crank up the speed, or even dial it back for softer steels. So that's the one negative that they need to fix. The bottom line for the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener, it gets a 9.5 out of 10. Almost perfect. They just need to put the variable speed control on there to seal the deal. And that's going to do it for this product review. I'm JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, and subscribing is the official order for doing things. Thanks for watching. I'm out.